hours left of it, I think.
Okay. Who's we?
Me and my cousin John.
Okay. Oh man, I love it. I'm really close with my cousin.
Yeah, no, we worked together and we were like, let's do something else.
Well,
So
I'll bet you're watching that video for the last whatever. This is something else.
yeah, yeah. So I talked to you on the phone about a little over a year ago, and just never did anything. And then uh, we were talking. Me and my cousin were talking about it, and we were like, let's just spend some money on it right now.
Well,
So
how,
that's
how do
that's
you
where we're
feel?
at.
How do you feel about the investment?
Well, I this is what we're gonna do.
Okay.
So that's
Lead
what we're
on
gonna
it.
do. Like we're 100% committed. We do want to get with you to do the sam.gov registration. See, he was Sam registered last year through a different LLC had or whatever, but we didn't do anything with it. And so we're just like, let's just do your whole little program and just see. Let's just, we just want to,
And we want to sign up, have his wife do the sign.
yeah, we want to have your wife do the sign up for the Sam register this time.
Not a problem.
So,
Get
and
it
we
set
and we
up
paid,
once and right. That's what I always say.
yeah, and we paid for the bid tracker yesterday, and we're waiting on the state to register the LLC that we opened so we can get the business bank account.
Okay.
So we're just starting off. We haven't done. I mean, we haven't done anything.
Well,
That's
did you get the introductory emails from Johnny and Trip?
you know what? I haven't even checked my email this morning. First thing I did is start watching the videos again.
Oh my goodness. The coolest part. Hold on a second.
Yeah, we can go look in the emails right now.
Well, it's possible. Hey, I am my own worst enemy. Have you ever heard of Cloudflare?
No.
It's a website business that protects businesses against Chinese hackers, Russia hackers, all that kind of stuff.
Uh-huh.
When I set up our online presence, I was not using Cloudflare. I was using a competitor that uses Cloudflare. So I was protected. But then when I got involved in AI, I switched all our stuff to the AI systems, forgetting because, I'm a contractor and not a nerd, that you need to have Cloudflare. So I installed Cloudflare like 18 hours ago or 24, sometime in the last couple of days. And
Okay.
and it broke some of my systems because nerd shit, IP
Yeah, I
addresses
get it.
and all that kind of stuff. And so, Trip,
Check
I'm
here.
talking to George and John, and they're indicating to me that they joined the membership program yesterday at bidtracker.com or otherwise. And I would like to make sure that they get the rollout, the red carpet from Johnny and yourself. Please make that happen. Have you been introduced to Trip yet?
No, I haven't. I did get a text message saying that it wasn't nothing to do with bid tracker though. It was just saying that to get a Zoom call with you and
Call Trip.
that that was it.
Calling Trip.
Hey, John, what do you need?
Hey, listen, I'm talking to some new members in our program, George and John. I don't know what kind of work they do yet, but I'm going to see if you can look up something for them. What kind of work do you guys do?
I've been a carpenter for the last 25 years, but I can build a house start to finish. So basically just general residential construction.
Okay, so Trip, they're going to be looking for basically jobs under $250,000 to start, maybe some general trades work. What you got?
Here's what I found. One example, there's a solicitation for a detainee shower renovation in Alexandria Bay, New York, with an estimated range up to $250,000, and it's HUBZone set aside. Another is a common area wall plaster job for about $25,000 to $65,000. Total small business set aside. Let me know if you want a deeper dive on any of these.
Go ahead and send me an estimate by email for the wall shower job. I don't think these guys are HUBZone.
Yeah, we are.
We are.
Oh, holy shit, Trip. They're HUBZone. Send me estimates for both those jobs.
Yeah, because we live pretty far out in the middle of nowhere in Nevada. So when we looked it up, it said it was a hub zone.
Perfect. So that's Trip. He's an AI. He was originally designed to be an AI project manager. He was really designed to be a replacement of me in the digital world. He'll do your schedules, your schedule of values, write your subcontract agreements, all that kind of stuff. But then, I don't know, it was kind of like building a hammer. If I build a hammer and I hand it to you, I don't know if you're going to use it to nail in some nails, or you're going to use it to pull off some siding, or you're going to use it to beat your cousin to death. But once I see how you use it, I can custom tailor the next version of it. Well, I put an AI out in the world and people started using it. And they're like, holy crap, it never occurred to me to use AI to fill out your bid forms and get your estimates together and all that kind of stuff. He's really come along really nicely. And I can't wait for you guys to get introduced to him.
Okay.
Do you guys have any questions about stuff you've been going through in the workshop?
Well, we have a whole bunch of notes, and what we were thinking is, instead of a bunch of questions, is when we start the process of bidding jobs and this and that, call you. Anytime we have a question, call you. That's what we've got out of it mostly. Like if there's anything, utilize the resources that we have, and the resource is you.
Flattery will get you everywhere.
So that's what I've taken from this workshop is any questions, anything that you have, don't wait around, call you guys right away.
Yeah, actually, I've been telling people for over a decade, it would hurt my feelings personally. Like if somebody was stuck out there not knowing what next move to make and didn't reach out to me, because what does that take me? 30 seconds of my precious time?
And I've heard it in your workshop, each person that there has been a problem, they haven't really reached out right away. It's they're 3 months, 4 months, 30 days, whatever. It's like, no, if I have a question, I'm calling you in the next 10 minutes.
Yeah. I would encourage that.
Yeah, I'm going to sit down. I'm going to get somewhere where I can make the phone call, listen to what's being said, and then be able to accomplish what you tell me to do as soon as I'm off the phone with you. That's what I've taken from this workshop.
So we can use Trip.
And whatever resources you guys have, we need to learn those resources and utilize them, from your website, from the bid tracker, from whatever else. And
well, I got to be honest with you. I'm slowly moving towards the use of Trip. And it's not because I don't have the time to take people. Jesus Christ, I'm sitting here with my thumb up my ass most of the day, most days. But Trip is way better at it than Doug and I ever were. I mean, it's like I said, it's a tool that I don't know how people are going to use it. I'll give you an example. 2 really cool things. One is, one of my clients sends me a message on Telegram and he says, hey, there's a job that's due on Wednesday, or let's say Monday. The job's due on Monday and I need to get it delayed so that an amendment comes out because I'm not going to be ready to have my bid in until 4 days later.
Yeah.
I said, damn, that's a great one for Trip. Send that exactly to Trip. He's got a playbook. Trip went and analyzed the plans and specs and created 7 reasons why the contracting officer would want to delay and give contractors more time to bid the job because there were some questions, some questionable things. He turned that into the contracting officer. Boom, got his extra 4 days.
Did we get a hold of Trip through on the bid tracker?
So yeah, do we get a hold of the Trip through the bid tracker, or how do we
Utilize that?
When you joined the membership program, you were supposed to get an email from Trip. I think that broke because of my Cloudflare thing, but I just
Okay.
told Trip to send you guys an email. You may have
Okay.
already gotten it while we're on the phone. I don't know, but I'll check. But Trip is amazing. Now, the other thing that he did that was really cool was for one of my clients, he found $150,000 worth of change orders that, when presented in the way that he presented it, Ebony, one of my clients, she got $150,000 modification to her contract. And I have her on video talking about it.
And yeah, that's the type of stuff that we're wanting to use and learn. And like, and other jobs we're looking at too, because we've been looking on the. Okay, so yeah, so we got the email.
Good.
From Trip. So we're looking at these other jobs too, and it doesn't really have to do with construction, but we've seen a bunch of forestry jobs where they're like lop and slash jobs all over, and we'd be interested in doing something like that or whatever, because we don't, at the point we're at right now, we don't know if it's better to, I guess you'd say, broker the work out to somebody else or to go do the job ourselves. Like, we're both able to travel and go wherever we need to go, and we don't have like any family or home restrictions that's going to stop us from that. But at the same time, we don't know which way.
We want to stay super small.
We're trying to stay small right now at the moment
because of the bonding too. What about the tripartite bonding?
Hey, I want to talk to him real quick. Ask him.
So another question is, it's about the bonding, because our bonding capability is limited at the moment. So there's this tripartite bonding.
Okay, so tripartite escrow agreements are not bonds. Okay,
No.
I need to make that real clear. What they are is a three-party agreement, and it's between the bank and you and the subs and suppliers and all that kind of stuff. And the I'm sorry, you and the subs, but also the bank manager. So anyway, it's a three-party agreement. I used to be the number one guy in the country that sold them. I no longer sell them because my bank that I was using got bought out by a bigger bank, and they went, "What? You're doing these three-party agreements with the Fed?" They totally went, "No." They basically laughed in my face. There's a kid out in California, and I talked about him a little bit in the video where, don't tell him that I sent you. The kid's just got a hard on for me, thinks I'm an idiot. And nothing I'm going to do to change his mind. But if you go into, I think it's tripartiteescrowagreement.com is his website, or maybe it's tripartiteescrow.com. If you Google him, you'll find him. His name is John. The dad and the son have the same last name, and I can't think of his last name right now. But the dad was a really sweet old man, and I really liked him. And he handed the stuff off to his kid. His kid's kind of an idiot. But regardless, if you go in and get set up with him, it's a couple of $100 to get set up or something. I don't know. You have to check. I haven't talked to the kid in probably 4 years. Generally speaking, when I ask that question, they're like, "Dude, it's 480, it's 520." I get some number like that. I go, "Yeah, we're going to have a totally different conversation. You can still be a federal contractor. It's just going to be harder. But for you guys, it's not going to be a big deal at all."
Okay. That's good to know then.
Yep. Wouldn't even worry about it.
Yeah, John over here has like an 800 credit score, so he's doing good.
Good. And
so,
just take it up with. I have real problems answering questions on bonds. It's not that I don't understand how they work. I do. It's just that I'm not a bond agent, and I could tell you something, and then all of a sudden Sean Reitmeyer is a liar. I'd much rather.
I get that.
Get
So
it
we
from
just
the word
just
mouth.
we just need to get with a bond agent, and that's
Get with
that's
my
that.
bond guy. And this
Okay.
guy's really good. It's not that you can't get bonds from your bonding guy. You can.
We
But
don't
this,
have a bonding guy. We
okay,
don't have
well,
a bonding guy.
this
So
guy writes in 50 states, and that's
okay.
not everybody does that.
And how do we contact him?
And what's his contact information?
Scott, SCOTT, at
Mhm.
PW, like Papa Whiskey Bonds, BONDS.com.
Okay. You got that?
Yeah, that's Scott at PW Bonds.
Scott at PW Bonds.
.com. And if you go to
.com.
pwbonds.com, you can get his phone number there if you want it.
Okay. All right, we got that down.
So then we're gonna finish with the course still.
Yeah, so we're gonna finish with the course, and then so when I was this morning, it was saying to do the SAM registration through you guys to go to samgcexperts.com. Well, every time I did that, it just took me to the same page that I felt like I was just going in a circle on.
I'll send you a link when we get off this Zoom.
Okay. Yeah, and then I can just go straight there. So
yeah.
But that because I was going to do that before we started the videos this morning and get that all taken care of, but
my apologies. You guys are catching me right in a transition period. About 7 years, I rewrite. About every 7 years, I rewrite everything because technology changes. The world is changing, and I want things to be fresh. Well, you're catching
absolutely
right in the middle of a transition period, and so some of my stuff's working, some of my stuff's not working. Bear with me. Good things are coming.
All right. Yeah, no, we plan on bearing with you. This is what we're doing. This is what we've decided we're doing. This is what we're putting all of our time and whatever into. Like, we still have our regular jobs, but that's just until
this
company
starts kicking off.
So
but I always tell people, keep your day job,
Well, so the company we're working for is a small mom and pop place. They've been in business for 42 years. And their son has been kind of running it for the last 10 years. And I don't know if he's getting burned out or whatever, but he's kind of spoiled growing up. His parents will admit it. And they're like, he came to him and said, "Oh, you guys forced me to do this. I never asked to be in construction, blah, 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 blah." Because he missed out on like 30 bids in a row. And he's never had that happen to him in the last 10 years he's been running their company. So the old man, when I was at work at his house the other day, he was like, "Hey, would you be interested in helping our company stay alive? Would you be interested in doing all this? Because it's just a small company. There's only 3 of us that work there." And I'm thinking, well, why do that and keep doing residential? Take your company another direction and do what I'm doing.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking for them. And it's like, you guys already have a great reputation. You guys have worked with bond people for 40 years, and the thing is, they've had it for 40 years. They don't want to just close their company down because it's like that's been their baby for 42 years.
Sure.
So I'm like, well, and I know the son will come around. He's a little bit younger than I am. He's a good guy. They're great people to work for. Some of the best people I've ever worked for in my life. They're really good people. But at the same time, this is the direction I'm going. And this is where there's more money at, less stress. This is what you guys should think about doing. I don't know.
I got one other question. So when we fill out the information for, say, when the information that we'll send to your wife for the SAM registration, sam.gov, does that gonna need to have the bank account number in it?
Eventually, it doesn't have to be.
Okay, it doesn't have to be right away. Okay, all right.
Yeah, because it's looking like it's going to be till at least tomorrow or the next day until the account can be opened up, and you said there that it's just not in the system when we go to the bank. The business name isn't.
It takes 7 to 10 days approximately through Nevada.
Yeah, no problem.
But yeah, we're just
new.
Yeah, we're new. So
I know how to help you guys.
All right, that's what we're looking for.
Yeah, that should be overly evident in the workshop. And, this is the stuff that I know backward and forward. My dad knows backward and forward. It's probably been 5 years since I've asked my dad a question related to federal contracts. Anymore, when we get, to having breakfast or whatever, what's more interesting is we talk about the exceptions to the stuff because they're far more interesting to a guy that's been around a long time,
Yeah, absolutely. Because otherwise it's just the same old, same old. And when you find something new or something different or something that you're learning something new, then it's great.
Oh my God, that's, it makes me chuckle when I learn something new, or I read a court case and the outcome and I go, really? Wow. I'm a nerd. I'm a federal contracts nerd.
That's what we need.
That's what we need. So, but we're gonna get back to this video right now. We don't have any more like we'll have more questions for you, but like we're right in the middle of your workshop. We're gonna get back to that, but we can we'll definitely, unless you have any more questions for us.
No, it's nice to meet you guys.
All right, nice to meet you too.
All right,
And
have fun.
we'll definitely schedule another one of these as soon as we're done with the workshop and we start on the sam.gov thing and or the after we get registered with sam.gov so we can actually bid some jobs.
Trip should be able to give you my username for Telegram. I would like for you guys both each to get set up on Telegram.
I am on Telegram. I sent you a message on it. You sent me one back.
Oh,
I'm
okay,
pretty sure.
good.
So yeah,
Good.
I'm on there.
I'm on that pretty much. If I'm awake, that thing's beeping off, and I take care of everybody through Telegram. I really prefer it.
Okay, that's the way to do it is Telegram.
And you guys can just hit me up and.
I don't really like the Zoom calls. I'd rather do Telegram as well. So that's
fine.
Oh,
it's not that I'm not against the Zoom calls. I love Zoom calls. What I was suggesting was you don't have to go through my Zoom calendar. You can just say at 8:00 at night, hey, can we jump on a quick Zoom and talk something out? That's what I was suggesting was,
okay.
Easier access.
All right. That's even better.
Yeah.
Everything. Is there anything else you want to ask him?
I'm good at the
moment. No, I guess we're both good right now. And we're just gonna finish this video up and then we'll get back with you, I guess, as soon as we get the SAM